This is outside building 12, and this would be, I think, a very nice place to have one of those Norfolk pines if it'll fit. Might be a little too tight, so perhaps those cypress trees, like there are 4 of them planted right next to each other in the office as well, just to kind of soften this area up a little bit as we enter into the a split that goes between the East U and the center. This is outside of building 19, another pedestrian walkway. Again, heavy shade because of the tree, and so the grass has trouble growing, and ground cover could thrive. Here's another good candidate for ground cover. Again, high shade, grass cannot do well, and it's an entranceway where pedestrians walk in. This is outside building 11. I'm at the entranceway outside of building 9. This is one of the main entrances on the east side, and you see an area that's just in shade all the time right by the entrance, underneath with a couple big trees blocking the sun. It'd be an ideal place for ground cover. I am at the East U again. Under this palm tree would also be a good spot potentially for a flower garden. Here is the East U, the first palm tree on the right that you see on that side. And then on this side here, this is the first palm tree from the ocean on the left side. And I would suggest exploring a little garden-like area like is in the West U underneath these 2 trees with some, with a rock feature and some bright color but low flowers. This little garden area would be a nice spot for something that has year-round, more consistent color. Perhaps the desert rose here, because there's another one by the pool that really looks magnificent, and this could be a really good spot for one. It seems to me that these plants are rather new. I don't remember seeing them. As I recall, they will, if these are what I think they will grow quite tall and not get too wide, which means that they might be good to deploy in other spots where we've just got the big brown buildings and nothing more. For example, here's the entrance to Bahia Delfin. The first area you see as you drive in. The new palm trees are doing quite well, and those pine trees are in great shape, but as you see, there's just practically nothing with any color. There is room along the buildings to put some plants that would have some color that would enhance the look as people, their first impression as they drive in. Here's a suggested position for ground cover. This is taken fairly early in the morning, so there's some sun, but throughout the day, typically there's not much sun here, and the grass has not been able to grow. You can see it's under this tree, right outside building 17. This is an area on building 30 as you are approaching the U, and you can just see it's rarely in the direct sun. This is early afternoon, and the grass just can't, obviously it's not doing very well. This would be another potential good place for ground cover.